Welcome to Your Anime Senpais. I'm John.
And I'm Richard.
And today we're watching and reacting to Fire Force episode 14. So, Richard, in the last episode, let's just recap this and kind of go back into what happened before we watch the newest episode. We started off directly where we left off in the previous episode, a little after though, but we had the flashback with Conroe and Benimaru. They had their resolution to that fight with that one Infernal, and Conroe's pretty badly carbonized and injured, and Benimaru's like, hey, why did you do that? But one of them had to make it, even though he was like, hey, we both could have taken him, might have taken both of them out. So
it's true.
Once they, well, what's done is done. But at that point, we see the fourth brigade show up, and they're like, "Oh, after everything's done,
right?"
So the fourth show up, and their captain walks over and doesn't really make them an offer, but he just kind of tells them that they're going to be part of the new Fire Force.
Yeah,
or,
seventh brigade.
Gonna make a 7th brigade, and you guys are gonna be in it. And Conroe's like, whoa, we need to talk about this, and
what's in it for us?
What's in it for us? And so they have a little chat about it, and he's like, well, since the government or whatever's using us, we might as well use them. And we see the 4th captain kind of walk off as well, and he's like, well, I look forward to your favorable response or whatever. So it was almost like an offer they couldn't refuse. So we go back to present time. We see Conroe still laid out in bed as he's explaining the story, and he kind of talks about how he would have gladly given his was a 2-bit life to over and over again for Benimaru, and and he's like, and everybody in here would do the same. And of course Shinra, he's like, not Shinra the hero,
right?
He's like,
he's already,
every life is important.
Yeah, he's seen enough death in his lifetime. He's still a young kid. He's already seen a lot of death in his lifetime. So he's like, no, every life is important.
And with that answer, Conroe's like, good, I like that. And he, life springs back into him,
right? And
he, gets up, throws on his robe, and he's like, I'm gonna go and help investigate and interview people. So he runs out, and mass hysteria in the streets. Imposters evidently everywhere. Well, actually, it wasn't even that. It was just people accusing everybody of doing things they didn't do, and they're like, it wasn't me.
Yeah. It's like, I saw you walking with a woman earlier, and what? No,
and it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I mean, that one might have happened.
Yeah, that might have happened, actually.
Never thought about that. That one might have happened. But
could've.
Coincidentally.
And he's just like, yes.
Got an excuse. But, so anyway, Benimaru's out there, and he's like, wow, this is really coincidental that all these mistaken identities are happening right about now.
Right.
Huh.
It's weird.
Yeah. And then it just cuts away, and we kind of see what was it, Hinata and
Hikage
kind of having their little fight, and they're batting at each other, and
but they're both accusing the other of being an imposter.
Yes, and at first we couldn't tell because they're just going back and forth like, oh no, that's not the real one. And luckily Arthur was there to settle the debate, because he knew right off. He's like, flies in with a flying kick or
something,
knee just takes out what was it,
Hikage,
and knocks her into the wall, and everyone's like, what did you just do?
And they're just shaking him like, what are you doing?
So that, and he's like, well, clearly that's a old man in a little girl's outfit. And they're like, no.
They're like, no, what are you doing?
Even the camera like zoomed in on her, and you couldn't tell.
Right. And then they're just like, no, did your eyes become stupid too, or something like that?
And so eventually it does get revealed that, what was it? It starts bubbling and all this weird stuff. So
it turns out to be an old man.
Weirdly enough, it's an old man. And so a little bit of the mystery behind the impersonations and things like that, mistaken identities, is revealed. So there's somebody out there with a fire ability that can shape and form the blood vessels, and fun stuff like that in your face to make you somebody else.
I don't believe that for one second, but okay.
Yeah, I mean it's a convenient plot device because you can. I believe you can do this up to a point.
Yeah,
but your bone structure and things like you can't reform it that much.
I can believe using the friction of the bullet to control it in every which way, but reforming an entire face, nah, come on.
Yeah, and
come on with that.
And they were even doing the voices. So,
get out of there with that Fire Force.
But that's pushing the fire ability. Now we're really getting into just some far-fetched things. But hey, I mean, if we're gonna stick with fire only abilities, sure, why not?
Yeah.
So they explained that, which at least gives us an answer, which we gotta accept because that's the rules of this world,
right?
So we go back, and about that time, while they're questioning the old man, he bugs himself and just kind of won't tell him where the real Hikage is. So, oh well, hopefully she's alive. That's kind of my thing right now. Is hopefully she's alive.
I'm thinking she's been turned into an Infernal, but anyways.
Or maybe she's one of those kids that, was bugged and lived.
Could be.
And they're like, oh, and then they've captured her.
Yeah.
But anyway, so, was it Maki? She gets attacked sniped.
She almost gets sniped, but,
luckily makes it through that. Changes it into one of her little fire sputters or whatever it was. And, so immediately Shinra takes off, and he's going to find these snipers from, tracing the trajectory with just his eyesight. And, he figures out where, how they were running and where they're positioned at and how they curved the arrow or whatever it was. And he finds them. Him and Shinra team up. They take on...
him and Arthur.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Yes. Shinra and Arthur team up, and they take on the two Evangelists. Pretty impressive fight.
Had a little bit of a trouble at first.
Yeah, but... even though they kind of were on the losing end at first, but they kind of, after a couple tries, they got it.
They realized that they got to work together.
And they were obviously fighting the wrong ones. They were mismatched on who they were fighting. So once they figured that out and played to their strengths, they seemed to be doing pretty well to the point where the Evangelists were kind of retreating a little bit. And but no, they were like, well, if we're gonna leave, the dude, took the bug and
ate it.
Yeah. But yeah, I know. So, with all that happening, Inferno started erupting all over the city. Benny Maru's still out there like, wow, this is really coincidental. There's so many mistaken personnel. And I'm like, come on, dude. Come on. But anyway, so he's still out there having trouble. All the people are running, and he's like, yeah, go. No, go. Don't go that way. There's an Infernal over there. And they're like, well, there's an Infernal that way. So they're everywhere. And with the mistaken identities, the impersonators, you can't really trust anyone. I mean, who's to tell they could trust him? So they, go wherever they're going. He's sitting around like, now he's kind of sitting around like, what would Conroe do? WWKD. And, he's like, well, I'm going to go take care of that Infernal over there, I guess. And at the same time, Conroe's like, what is Benny Maru doing in all this?
Yeah, climbing the tower, trying to look around for him, like, where are you at?
Yeah, and he starts calling for him, but I guess, obviously didn't hear him and all that. But, we do cut back, and Benny Maru did take on an Infernal and, put him down pretty peacefully with no disaster to the city. And, he calls forth his weapon, and I think that's pretty much everything. And that's where we're going to leave off, or, that's where we left off. Hopefully that's where we start off, because that's kind of where we've been at right now with everything going on. We're just kind of leaving off at one episode and just jumping right in back into the action. So I'm really looking forward to that. Any other thoughts or expectations for this?
I'm ready to see what happens.
Okay, so let's jump right in.
So everything's still on fire.
There's that impressive, sexy smoke. Some of the best fire effects.
And everybody's mistrusting each other.
Hmm. Oh, interesting.
And that leader is Benny Maru?
Oh. Oh, okay, okay.
There he is. Well, what about you?
Do they have a loudspeaker that can do that? The big man.
Which is you?
He's still doubting himself, evidently.
Apparently.
I mean, we don't have time for this, dude.
I know, right? You're the leader.
Come on. Yeah.
You gotta take responsibility.
Come on, Benny. Get down off the tower. I mean, just destroy it all, evidently, then.
Well, I think he's just saying, yeah. Okay.
It's a nice, like, Sasuke-esque shot from Naruto.
Oh, it's that guy.
Oh, he looks creepy.
Yeah, he is very creepy.
Huh. He's got some weird pupils. Never pay attention to him the first time. Did he do that?
Oh, yeah, he did. Because he's trying to get everybody's attention. And
Impressive. Benny Chan. Yeah, that's pretty impressive, honestly. I like that. Don't know how he's doing it. Well, that's true. He can manipulate.
Yeah!
Everyone's like, yeah.
Apparently there is, though. Arthur could tell.
Okay.
Yeah. He probably doesn't, though. I have no idea. I have no idea what to do.
Start clovering each other.
What?
I mean, that's a lot of faith in their own people.
Okay.
I mean, sure, that makes sense for their town. That really does. Fight fest.
But he's going to turn into...
Oh,
Yeah.
a flame bug. Huh. said it like he didn't know if he was going to turn into an Infernal. Oh. Is there a significance to that?
A demon, apparently.
Okay.
At least it's throwing him off. That's nice. But no one's noticing him, though. How do you not notice him?
Well, they already know he's an outsider, so it's like, yeah.
But you might as well just put him down.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Even their ghosts had like cat ears. Beat him up. Can't trust him.
Oh, he's gonna get into some that, a little bit of that action.
Oh, okay. Wow, he really froze.
Yeah, because it's reminding him of what happened to his family. Oh. Whoa, what is going on?
Did he actually hallucinate that?
I think so. Oh, because...
Adola Link. I wonder if there is significance to that, because they, have Infernals, they have demons, and then they have him they call a devil.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, Benny.
All right, let's go.
I think this is still going to be pretty tough for you, too. Or you guys could like take out the
other guy,
the sniper. At least they're finished.
Oh yeah,
fighting each other.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh.
I love this interaction right now.
Oh wow. Huh. Wow. That's pretty cool.
It kind of reminds me of a Naruto kind of thing. How we're talking about their names were pretty close to that. Even this fight looks pretty good.
Telling you, man, Fire Force fights pretty epic.
Hmm. So gonna move him somewhere? Take him out of town? Or up in the sky?
Potentially.
Wow, that looks so good. Hmm.
Yeah, you can
Oh.
put that person down.
Oh.
Ooh, oh,
Why would...
man, that's...
Hey, Maki to transmogrify it or whatever.
Shinra.
Gotta yell for him. There you go.
Oh, wow.
It's like he's got static. He needs to fix the tracking. Oh,
You better move fast.
Come on. Oh.
That actually reminds me of... kind of reminds me of Infinity War when Iron Man was trying to get to the...
Yeah.
Well, your arrow was kind of going a little slow.
Can he or she speed him up?
Yeah, the arrows are kind of going up and down on her eyes.
There you go. There's got to be something he can do.
She got her kimono back.
Ignoble.
That'd be funny if you actually kicked it right back at her. I'm surprised it hasn't actually tried to do anything.
Yeah, like there's been no real retaliation. Oh.
No, that's him though. That's,
Okay.
That's Benimaru.
I thought those were more arrows. I was like, oh, he is in so much trouble. Oh. Nice.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Yikes. But
just that hum whenever he did that.
But now he's going to get carbonized, right?
Well, depending on if he overdid himself.
That is true. He is kind of fresh.
Feel jealous.
Bonanza.
Wonder what that means.
Like everything they say is very cryptic. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, you might want to catch him. You might want to catch him.
He's just like, yeah. I could have done it. Could have landed. Nice.
All right, good job, everyone. Is everyone done beating themselves up, or beating each other up?
Done with their fight fest. Wow, that was a quick episode.
Felt like it. Oh no, there's plenty more where that came from.
Obviously, it was a quick episode.
Gotta rebuild again.
Well, they're probably used to rebuilding.
Probably. Of course. It's true, yeah. All this probably would have happened regardless.
Maybe just at a slower pace or whatever. They had a harder time figuring it out. Bye, kins. Oh, you're gonna share sake?
Yay! Everyone's friends.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, has he ever smiled before? The king of glee.
He's got to get drunk first. just let it go. Oh. You ruined it.
You might die.
Yeah. All right, so look, I'm not one to judge here, and I don't think Shinra should judge either. But I think Benimaru's smile is not that bad. I think he's got a good smile.
Yeah.
Especially with Shinra and his devil smile, I guess.
Oh, well.
And yet again,
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge because just look, that's just the way he smiles. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Dude has to have a little alcohol, though, to
Yeah.
smile.
I mean, to be fair, though, but to be fair,
At least he's an angry drunk.
He that's true, but he's got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, right? So
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes just needs a little extra buzz just to kind of make him feel good, and things like that. But,
True.
In any case, overall, I think that was a good episode.
Yeah.
That was a good episode.
Followed up a good episode with another good one. Wow.
Again, animation on point. It's funny though that
fire and smoke effects were amazing.
Yeah.
As always.
It's funny though how that one sniper, she was just like, oh, he could catch up to my arrow, but at the same time that arrow was moving, like it was moving fast at first, but then it just happened to slow down just for Shinra. It's like, hey Shinra, you gonna catch up? Because I'm almost I'm almost here.
It was almost like it was a coincidental like thing. Or something, or maybe they were slowing time to show how fast Shinra was going.
Maybe, I guess, I don't know, but it did look kind of funny though. It's like he caught up to my arrow, just like, well, your arrow slowed down to like 2 miles per hour.
Yeah,
from like 50 to 2.
And then she changed it. She's like, well, can't divert it anyway.
Right, but he does. Yeah. I was really I think I mentioned this in the episode. I really was hoping that he was going to kick it right back to
showed
her.
Where it went.
Just went.
Evidently, there's some random person outside just got sniped from, falling arrows.
Hopefully, it was an imposter because.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, overall good episode. I thought really enjoyed it.
Had a good pace to it. Good, good growing moment for Benimaru.
Right.
Benny.
Yeah, he's
Benny-chan.
Finally taking on that role of being the leader of this district.
Conrad was kind of a little tired of hey, come on.
Yeah,
I can't keep doing this.
Right, I'm sick. I can't keep. Can't keep helping you out there, guy.
I mean, you got to step up.
Right.
They're wanting you out there, not me all the time. So.
But honestly, yeah, like I said, it was good. 7th and 8th Brigades are now officially friends, and we'll see what happens with that, I guess.
I think that'll help toward the end of this story or whatever their mission is.
Because you've got the 7th, you've got the 8th, and you've got the 5th Brigade too, right? Because with Princess Hibana.
That's right.
So you've got 3 brigades now that are
Yeah, I mean, if they could get one more, at least they'd be kind of evenly,
Potentially, but then you still got the 1st Brigade who's apparently...
Well, you do have members of the 1st Brigade, though, that are kind of on their side, if you remember. So,
true.
So they might have a...
Maybe...
3.5.
Maybe on their side.
Well,
because that could be just a thing. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, where it could be just a thing oh yeah, we're totally on your side, guys.
Could be playing them to be like... Oh, we didn't know we had that going on.
Right,
here.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. And then they're behind the scenes, they're like, okay, we really got to take these guys out right now, or else they'll catch on. Just saying. I mean, I'm waiting to see what happens first before I make any judgments.
Or maybe all the 1st is just full of evangelists. I mean,
could be, honestly. Could be. But any other final thoughts?
No. I think really great episode. I mean, nice wrap up.
Okay, so what'd you all think of this episode? And what do you all think of Benimaru's smile? Let us know down in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed this reaction, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell beside it to keep up with our channel and all the content we do put out each week. So, we'll see you in the next episode.
Laton.